Okay. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Thank you for coming in. My name is NaomisLight. I'm a spiritual healer, Reiki master, herbalist, mama five, baker, and I'm just here to give the word, spread the message that spirit is given to me and is enabling me to give to you guys. Today, we are going to be working with the Shaman Oracle deck by Colette Barton Reed. And inside this book, I was instructed to use a um, a reading style. It's a 4 card pull, and it's called "The Hidden Treasures in the Medicine Wheel." So, like I said, I'm a healer. So this is one of the things that I do is I help people that are stuck in their space or stuck in their head, basically, to become aware of who they are and help them remember who they're supposed to be, what they came here to do, what is their mission at this time in their life. So, with that being said, I would like for everybody who is in the room that will be coming into the room at this time just to take 3 deep breaths. Okay. What I like to do is I like to help you clear yourself so that you can actually feel and be in touch with your inner spirit, your inner person, your inner being. Okay. So, I would like for each person to go ahead and take a deep breath in. On the first deep breath, you're going to think about the love that you have for yourself. On the second deep breath, you're going to think about the love that you have for your family. And on the third deep breath, you're going to think about the love that you have for the world. And then on the exhalations, I want you just to breathe out all the negativity that you feel about those things. And then I will be starting in prayer. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I apologize for that. I had to take a little space to allow my children to know that I'm actually on. I'm actually on. So they don't be heard. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Thank you, God. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Abba, Buddha, Teo. Thank you for allowing us to be here. Thank you for the messages that are about to come through from Spirit. Just thank you. Thank you for allowing this time and space and energy that is being here. Thank you for the healing that's being sent. Thank you for me being the vessel that you're allowing to do all of these things to help people become who they need to become and remember who they are, that they came here with a reason. They came here with an understanding and an agreement. So now we're here to try to open up their senses to remember. I thank you right now to allow our archangels, our ancestors, our guardian angels, and our guides to come into this space right now. I say thank you. I also ask that right now, Archangel Michael stand before us for our healing. Archangel Raphael stand to our left for our, Archangel Michael stand before us for our protection. Archangel Raphael stand to our left for our healing. Archangel Uriel stand behind us for our wisdom, and Archangel Hanael stand to our right for our feminine wise and power. I just say thank you right now, and Amen, Ashe, Namaste, so it is, and so it will be. Okay, now that we have that open and done, like I said, I have the Shaman Oracle cards right now going on. Uh, So they have a nice spread that comes out. The spread is called The Hidden Treasures. It's a 4 card spread. The Hidden Treasures in the Medicine Wheel. Okay, so I'm using my deck And of course, they're looking at me like, what are you doing? Oh, there goes the first one. First one jumped out. Oh, wait a minute. I have to set my phone up. Hold on. The cord came off of my phone and it's going dead. I'm sorry, guys. I also have you guys on TikTok, so we're over here right now. Okay, so the first card fell out, so that's going to be our South card. Okay, let's see what other card comes out. We have our South card. Whoop. There's another card. That is going to be our West card. Whoop. Oh, and that was 2 cards. That's going to be our North and our East. Okay, so our first card is our North card. Look at this. We have the Magic. Okay, it's card number 33. And that's so funny because 33, I was just telling them last week on TikTok that 33 is a master number, the master number of the teacher. Okay, and what is a shaman? A shaman is a teacher. What is an oracle? An oracle is a teacher. So it's just allowing you to know that everything that you're about to come into is going to show you magic. It's going to be a magical thing that you're going through in your life. Everything that's about to start happening. Ooh, excuse me. If y'all don't know, burps are confirmations of what's about to be said or what has been said. So right now, as I'm thinking about it and as I'm seeing it, magic is going to be what you're going to have in the next 3 months. From today into the next 3 months. Magic is all that. Okay, especially your manifestations, everything that you guys have actually thought about and have actually felt and have actually wanted and desired are about to come true. And I'm not just being here as, oh, somebody trying to give you false hope. This is exactly what's happening right now, especially with that full moon that we just had, that very powerful full moon. That was a release moon. Okay, everything that you didn't need in your life should have been being released. Okay, you should have been feeling very deep emotional releases. Okay, bondages that have been let go of, all of that you should have been feeling very deeply. Okay, and I know that this is probably not even going along with the way the spread is supposed to go, but that was just needed to be said. Okay, for all my people over on TikTok, this is the card that we have as our first card. It's called Magic. Okay, if you look at her, she's very magical. All right. So the first card in the spread, it says it's supposed to represent your South. This represents the things that you need to let go of, what needs to be shed. It's the old wound that you no longer need to define yourself by. So you no longer need to feel like you're not that magical being, that you're not something that's supposed to be here. A lot of people say that they don't feel like they're supposed to be here. They feel like they're supposed to be somewhere else, or they be wishing that they're somewhere else. You know, some people say that I just wish I wasn't here. Well, we need to let go of that wish. Okay, you're here for a reason, and you need to acknowledge that. You need to be willing to see that. Okay, so you're here for a purpose. The magic, you're here for a reason. Okay, so remember that. That's the old shed that you need to let go of, the story that you tell yourself, the stuff that no longer suits you anymore. I just talked about the full moon that we just had, the shedding, letting go. Okay, you really need to let go. All right. It says, I like to read you the invitation part. There's 3 parts. You have the essence, the invitation, and then you also have the medicine. I like to read you the invitation part. Okay. So there's 3 parts. I'm going to read the invitation part. Okay. She says, I have been seeing 33 for 2 days now. I'm telling you, it's big. It's big. Hey, Ann. Hey, how are you doing, ma'am? Um, when the magic appears, you're invited to see the world through the eyes of wonder and awe. Take on an innocence of a child who knows that all things are possible. Infinite potential exists in the great minds, and you are being invited to call it in and to recognize it, dancing in the synchronistic events, signs, symbols, and omens given to you through the oracle and the ordinary world. This is a sign that Spirit is reminding you that you are the co creator in your world, and this is a sacred partnership. Your part is to dream, to intend, to see, watch for the signs that show you your next actions to take. Right now, it appears that you are on the right track to make your dreams come true. Great Spirit is listening and acting on your behalf. Pay attention. Magic gives births to miracles. Remember, I told y'all that I'm here to give you messages. I'm not here to be on the negative side of things. I'm here to be a positive aspect in your life. Okay? I was told earlier by one of my girls, I'm an oracle. So when I say things, the card just reiterates what I say. Okay. So the magic card, when that came up, that automatically told me that you're a special being. You came to this live because you wanted to hear something good about your life. You didn't want to hear about what the next person had going on. You didn't want to hear about what your spouse is not doing or what is doing. You didn't want to hear about incompatibilities. You didn't want to hear about astrology. You wanted to hear and learn about you. So that's what I do. I help you recognize who you are in the here and in the now. I help you to become that person that you want to be. I help you see that part of you. No, I will not tell you your future. That is not what I'm here for. But I will tell you what you need to know to help you into your future. Okay? So I just need to get that little part out. So the second one that we have is number 36, the middle world. This is you in the middle world. I love you too, Anne, Miss Annie. Um, the middle world is where we're at right now. You are in between your spiritual world, which is your upper world, and your lower world, which is what they would like to say is the demons or the hell or whatever have you. So right now we're standing in the middle world. This is where you learn to use your wings and fly. This is where you actually put your your teacher shoes on. That's what I want to say. This is where you actually get to use your powers that you just found out that you have. You just found out that you were a magical being. This is what it is. You understand me? Okay. um this is exactly where you need to be right now so that you can work in your, what's the word I want to say? You can work in your standards for yourself. You can work in, not standards. What's the word I'm looking for? You can work in the path that is led for you. There you go. The path that the ancestors have led for you. This is where you're going to do your work. Can y'all see that over there on the side right there? Your guides. You have like 3 of them on this page. And not just that. Here you go, Miss Spiral Lady. Do you see the spirals? You have a spiral here. You have a spiral there. All the spirals here. I have y'all on TikTok and I have y'all on YouTube. Okay. So I'm definitely feeling that for you. Okay, so this card is representing your West. It says the part of you that needs to die, the old story that needs to be let go of so that you may find the new meaningful story of your life. Need to let go of the way the world had you seeing yourself here in this middle world and know that you are a magical being that came here for lessons to be learned and taught. Y'all have been through these lessons already. If you're here on this live right now, okay, or whenever you come into this live, whenever you come into YouTube, okay, if you're seeing this, you have already been here at least 3 times. This is your 4th to 12th go round here on earth. Okay, this is your reincarnation. You definitely are being taught lessons, and the lessons that you have been taught, now it's time for you to give back. It's time for you to step up. Okay, so they don't want you to know this. They don't want you to feel like you have a reason to be here. They want to suck your blood. I say blood. Your blood is your energy. They want to suck all that energy from you. Why do you think that y'all have 9 to 5 jobs? Okay, why do y'all think um that y'all have despair, anger, anguish, anxiety, depression? All of these things are things to keep you small and keep you inside this middle world. This is the stuff that you have to shed from, because you know who you are. You know that you're a spiritual, magical being. You're not supposed to be stuck here in that world. You're not supposed to be stuck here thinking that you have to stay in the confines of what they've set up for you. Okay? They've set up these institutions. They've set up these schools. They've set up all of these, the prisons. They set up the mental institutions. They set these all up for people like us that know that we're here for a different reason, but because they want us to stay small and they want us to stay hidden. Okay? We're not supposed to be hidden. It's time to let go of that. It's time to let go of that thinking. Okay? It's time to get out of the middle world and step into the upper world. That's what I'm feeling for somebody that's out there right now that's looking like, I'm feeling some way about this. Well, you should. You should definitely be feeling some way about this. Okay? The middle world shows up when conditions are favorable to you, to your undertaking. Do not hesitate on moving forward as heaven and earth smile upon you. The time is right to be expedient, but mindful and not reckless. The world is your playground, and what you require great effort at any other time can be accomplished with ease right now. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? With all that I just said, did I not just say that this is your time to shine, to start taking the path that has been laid out for you by your ancestors? This is the time to really step into your magic. Stop thinking small in this realm right here and use your magic. Okay? Use your magic. Use your magic. Okay? The next card up is going to be your position of your north. So this is the third card. The position of your north card says it represents the wisdom, the wisdom that you need to acquire. You have learned the lessons from the south and the west card. That wisdom is ready to mature within you. What is your great medicine that you are ready to embrace? What are you deeply buried? What are the deeply buried treasures that have become available to you? And the hummingbird. Whoops. Do y'all know that he's the smallest bird, but yet has the biggest impact, can teach you so much? The hummingbird in itself can teach you how to be patient, how to be the smallest bird there is, but have the greatest impact on your world. Okay? I'm really feeling that for somebody. Somebody feels like, oh, I'm just so small, like me. Before I started coming onto this YouTube channel, I'm just one of these little people, I don't have that many followers, but yet at the same time, I have a word. I'm not like any other tarot reader out here. Okay? I'm not supposed to be. And I have to really stand in that. Other tarot readers out here will tell you about your futures and all this other stuff, and I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to tell you about why you're here and what you're here to do. So I have to step into that. So somebody else out there has to step into understanding their position. No matter how insignificant they may feel at the beginning, you are significant. You are here to shine. Hello, Joy. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Okay. This is definitely something that you need. Okay. So it says the buzzing feeling the buzzing you're feeling is the sound of the hummingbird wings preparing you to say yes to a new adventure. This is not the time to linger on what is going wrong, but to trust in the righteousness of the moment and to take a bold action. Trust that success is assured, even if you must face tests and challenges to reach your destination. Know that all will be well because all is in the small. It doesn't matter how small you feel, I promise you. You know, you might feel like the smallest fish in the pond, but that smallest fish can lead the school. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right now is your time to shine. Right now, you've learned all the lessons. You learned the lessons of you growing up. Sorry, they're trying to change my voice. Somebody doesn't want me to speak, but I'm going to speak. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. The lessons of you remembering your magic and not being stuck inside this box, all the lessons that you learned this whole time in your growth here, all the lessons that you've been through, that you've taught other people. You've taught other people how to treat you. You've taught yourself how to you wanted to be treated. You're going through a healing process right now that's even shedding more layers of what you don't want, what you won't stand for, what you will do, what you won't allow to happen to you again. You've been doing all of this. These are all lessons that you're taking into your power now. You're taking it into your psyche and you're going to be able to use that. And not just are you going to be able to use that for your own self, but you'll be able to teach the next person. You'll be able to have a conversation with somebody else that will be light bringing to them because you're a light worker. You understand? It's time for you to step out and do your light working. Okay? Whether you're a healer, and just because I say a healer, it doesn't mean that you have to learn Reiki, or it doesn't mean that you have to be in sound. It just being you. You can change the atmosphere in a room. Okay? You can change the atmosphere in a room just by walking into that room with the smile on your face that God gave you to brighten up the day of anybody that looks in your way. Why do you think that they want us to wear the mask? So that you can't show people your smile. So that you can't have another person just look at you and know that you're a light. They're trying to dim your eyes now too because they have all these electronics. Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that. I'm not gonna go there right now on this one. But I'm telling y'all, they're trying to dim us in so many ways. But now is not time to be dim and it's not to play small anymore. Because your last card that's up, I love this. Your last card is up, it's the Jaguar. The Jaguar is the best card in the book for me. Okay? The Jaguar is the best card in the book for me. All right? So this is going to be your East card, number 4, and it represents your possible destinies and the way you will share your treasures and gifts with the world. Do you not know that the Jaguar is the baddest bitch in the deck? Okay? It can hide in the dark. It can hunt. It can be of prey. It can do everything. Okay? On top of that, it can, what's the word I want to say? It can protect. Woo, why couldn't I think about that? It protects its own. It protects even not its own, but it protects people, places, and things. Okay? But most of all, it's sly. It can go wherever it wants to go. It's magic. Full circle. Do you understand, man, what I'm trying to say? Is that making something clear? Okay? It can do whatever it needs to do. It can hunt, it can gather, it can be loving. Okay? It does everything that it needs. And it knows who it is. That's the best thing of it all. It knows who it is. Do you know who you are? Okay? This is the baddest bitch in the Amazon. That's all I gotta say. Y'all think lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, y'all need to see a jaguar. Okay? She has everything at her fingertips or at her paw tips, however you want to say it. Okay? Everything. So it says the jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that you confined yourself in. Go outside your normal routine to push your limits and boundaries. She is delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mysteries and the dark places that you have been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your jaguar instinct will serve you well. I'm telling you, this is a bad bitch right here. And remember, at the beginning, I told you, everything that you need is within you. You have the power to open up all possibilities right now because of your limitlessness about you. You are the one who's putting limits on your life right now. You're the one who is saying, you know what, I can't do this because they said I can't. But who the hell are they? Who the hell are they? They don't have nothing on what spirit and what God is telling you that you are capable of doing, because you are a co-creator in this world. God is the creator, you are the co-creator. If you don't believe me, if y'all are Christians, y'all can look in your Bibles and it will tell you in your Bibles that you are God's, because you are made in his image. He ain't gonna make trash in his image. He ain't gonna make anything that's not worth anything in his image. Would you? Would you? I don't think so. So what God is trying to tell you right now is to stop looking at yourself as this small being and start taking your power back. How do you take your power back? You center yourself. You go outside. You get in contact with nature. You don't allow the way of the world to dictate who you are anymore. It is time for you to open up your own mind again. You know how they say that you're only using 10% of your mind? No, you're only using the left hemisphere. How about opening up that right hemisphere? How about when that ringing in your right ear comes in, you know that is spirit. Because that's what's been happening to me this whole time. I started getting the heat flashes. I started getting those waves of heat coming over me. And then all of a sudden, I got the ringing in my ear as I started talking about the hummingbird, because I started hearing the flapping of the wings. It is time for you to know that you are not smaller than the hummingbird. You are powerful like the hummingbird. You have wings. Fly, soar, okay? A lot of times we see things that, talk about the eagle, but shit, hummingbirds, they can hover in their spaces and be comfortable with being small. They can get into the littlest places and be the most beautiful thing there. Remember that. What do they say? Big things come in little packages. It's time for you to jump out that package and be who you're supposed to be. Please remember that. You might be small like a hummingbird, but you got the heart of a jaguar, because you were here to do a job. You are here to open up the doors that were once closed to you but are no longer closed. Now it's time for you just to bust it open. They are no longer locked. There's no reason for you to even think or feel that they are locked, because it says you're letting go against all those things that had you in this middle world right here. Okay? You're letting go of all of the standards that are not even for you. The muzzle's starting to come on. But these are standards that are not even for you. You ain't even supposed to be in this category. Do you understand me? You are spiritual beings in a human existence. That means that you are here on a multi-being level. That means that all you have to do is be you. Be your authentic self. We talked about taking off the masks when we were on TikTok. We talked about taking off the masks, being authentically you, allowing your authentic self to be seen. They don't want you to see your authentic self. They don't want anybody else to be able to see those. They want everybody to walk around here in masks. But it's not time to be masked anymore. It's time to be you. It's time to open up those doors that you thought were closed to you. Just like we had somebody that just said that they had a job interview and they think they're going to get it. No, you don't think you're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're going to walk in there with the smile on your face and with the knowledge and the courage to know that this is your job. You were called to do this job. Okay? Somebody else said that they got their apartment because they walked in and they had faith. They signed the papers, and next thing they know, they got their apartment, because this is the time that the doors are open for God's creation, to remember who the hell they are and to take what is theirs. Ooh, does it sound like a sermon? Does it sound like a sermon? Okay? Y'all have to understand that y'all are not meant to be small anymore. Look at this. Look. Now, y'all know I didn't touch these daggone cards, right? I did what I did. I had the 4 cards down here. What is the name? Now, this is just going to bring it all to you. What did I tell y'all was the name of this 4 card spread? And just in case y'all don't remember and y'all don't believe me, what does it say? The 4 card spread. It says the hidden treasures in the medicine wheel, right? The hidden treasures in the medicine wheel. That's what it says, right? All the cards are on the deck. The 4 cards are on the deck. They fell out and I left them there. What does that card say? What does that card say? I did not touch these cards. It is time for y'all to break out the shell and become the medicine that this world needs right now. It is time for y'all to learn your craft. It is time for y'all to reach back into your memory banks, because nobody came here not knowing what they were supposed to do. We just was told to forget. We were put in front of all these, like I said, we were put in front of all these different apparatuses to make us forget who we are supposed to be. But it is time to reach back into your memory banks and pull out every tool that you had so that you can know what you're supposed to use in this lifetime. And that's your herbs, that's your spices, that's astrology, that is music, that is your dance, that is your face, that is your flavor, that is you. Everything in you, that's what you're supposed to use right now. You are the medicine wheel. What? You are the medicine wheel. Everybody who's here right now listening, you are the medicine wheel. You are the medicine for this world. I promise you, if we took 5 minutes out of our day and collectively meditated and prayed, we would have so much change in this world that it would be phenomenal. You would be thinking, like the card said, the magic card, miracles unfolding right before your eyes. Right before your eyes. Look, she said she got her car. Look, somebody got their job, somebody got their house, and now somebody said they got their car. Stop playing. Stop playing. The card says, to manifest clear blue skies in your life, it is important that you take a look at certain aspects of your being. Enter the medicine wheel from the south and reflect on how you can still cling, how you are still clinging to events from the past. Continue to the west and notice which relationships are toxic and draining your energies. Step into the north and ask yourself, do I know my passions and show it? End at the east direction and visualize how you want to live the next chapter of your life. It is up to you on how much time you spend in each direction, minutes, days, or months. But when you are done, make sure to step outside the wheel and contemplate your journey. We just did a medicine wheel reading. 4 directions. We started in the south and we went all the way around. and ended with our last card being the Jaguar, knowing who you are and stepping into your power. We went all the way from south to east and ended again with the medicine wheel telling you the same exact thing that we just went through. When I tell y'all I'm Naomi's Light, spiritual healer, Reiki master, herbalist, and now I can say Oracle, I'm here for it all. Thank y'all so much for allowing me to do this reading for y'all. Thank y'all so much for being in the presence. Thank you so much for just coming on. I appreciate y'all for allowing me in your space. I ask God to bless each and every one of y'all with the understanding of who you are and what you came here to do. From now on, I say peace and blessings with you. I'm Naomi's Light, Delectable 77, and I'm out.